Hello everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to another tutorial on the channel. These are getting worryingly frequent for me. Didn't think this would be what I did on YouTube. But yeah, anyway, recently I released a tutorial for this farm here. It is a simple, no redstone gold and XP farm based off of an original concept by Snow Crash. So props to him for the original design. He's used full damage to kill the pigmen and then a slime block elevator to bring the XP up. I wanted to simplify that concept. I didn't want to use full damage. I didn't want to use lots of redstone to bump the XP up to you. So this is what I came up with. I released a tutorial, put it up on the Minecraft subreddit. It stayed on the front page for I think a day and a half or something like that. It was also picked up by Cubfan135, one of the hermits on the Hermitcraft server, which was a great honor. He then went ahead and built it on the Hermitcraft server, and I am chuffed to bits that he did. So thank you very, very much to him. You have made my year. But yeah, this was the original concept, the original design. For those of you that haven't seen the original tutorial for this, the concept is that you stand there on that black carpet there, you aggro a pigman by firing a bow at it or something like that, or snowballs. They then track you all the way to here, get funneled into these two corridors either side of this glass here. Up to here, that's where they stop. They then get pushed by the amount of pigmen that are behind them, and they go onto this cactus where they take damage and die. Beneath this cactus there is obviously a sand block, and beneath that sand block, well, wedged into the sand block, is a hopper minecart. All of this is shown on the original tutorial, which I will leave a link to in the description below. For those of you who haven't built this farm yet, go back to that, see how it's built. I'll tell you all the dimensions for the layers and everything like that. Go and watch that, then come back and watch the rest of this video, because what I'm about to do is I'm about to show you two incredibly simple ways to almost double the output of this farm, which is insane. For those of you that have already built this farm, please don't be screaming at your monitors at me, because these changes are going to take you approximately 5 minutes, and as I say, you will almost double the output of this farm. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change over my hotbar to what we're going to need, and I'm going to show you the first vast improvement. Okay, so I'm going to do that, and I will catch you guys in a second. Bye-bye. Okay then everyone, so just to let you know, for the purposes of this test I will be using the max entity cramming rule as standard. So that is 24 entities within a single block. I don't generally play with this, but it was in the comments of both mine and Cubvan's videos quite a lot, so I thought I'd have a play with it, and this is what I've been coming up with. So as I say, standard rule, max entity cramming 24. For those of you that don't play with entity cramming on, this will still give you a very, very good output. The design I'm about to show you, the original design, approximately 2,580 nuggets per hour. The design that I'm about to show you got it up to 4,080 nuggets per hour. That was with max entity cramming on. With max entity cramming off, 3,090. So not a huge difference, but that's over a stack, and that's pretty good. But yeah, what you're going to want to do first is come inside this chamber here, and you're going to want to punch out that half slab there, where that half slab was. So one back from the cactus and one up. You're going to put 2 blocks on top of each other, and then 1 block in front, and then 1, 2, 3 stair blocks there. You're going to come around to this side of it, put a trapdoor on it and open it. You're going to want to go into the other chamber here and do exactly the same thing, like so. And up again, trapdoor like so. Then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to punch away these front 3 pillars of glass here, like this, and also that one there. What you're going to want to do, trapdoor on top of there. These can be wooden or iron. I really like the look of the iron, so that's why I'm using it here. So you want to come 2 out to the side there, follow that pattern there, up again there, and bring this over like so. Follow that all the way along, and then once you get to here, just keep placing these on top of each other until you can place no more up there. This really helps with the zombie pigmen's line of sight. It means that before, where we had the glass block here, their view was obscured slightly and you had to stand a little bit further back, which meant that some XP got trapped down in those corners there. With this design, you can be right up at the front here. Everyone can see you and all of the XP comes straight to you. I haven't seen any getting caught, which is quite good. The way that this is now working is that rather than having the pigmen push each other onto the cactus and only getting 2, maybe 3 pigmen on the cactus at a time, is now they will see this as a full block. As if it was like that, but obviously it's open. So what they're going to do is they're going to run up, they're going to think that this is like this, and they're going to try and come all the way up to here to try and be as close to me as possible, or as close to the player that has aggroed them. But obviously with the trapdoor open, they will come up here and they will fall straight down onto the cactus. Because this is a 3-block drop, I believe you could do it with 2. I've used 3 just in case. It means that the pigmen can come up and they will just drop down straight into that hole. So you can get as many as physically possible. If you're not using entity cramming, you can fit all of them in there. If you are using entity cramming, then you can fit a maximum of 24 in there before they start dying. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into survival mode. I'm going to clear all my levels, get some snowballs handy, and then I will catch back up with you and we'll run a little test. So I'll catch you guys in a second. Bye. Okay, everybody, we are back and we are ready to start a quick test. But before I do that, I just want to mention one more little improvement that we've made to the farm here, and that is a trapped named pigman. He's named so that he will never despawn. I've named mine Pumbaa. And what he is he is a farm starter, and he also will help to keep the aggro on the pigman. So all you need to do is knock out a block, put a half slab underneath, push a pigman in there, half slab on top, and obviously name tag him, whatever you want to call him. Yeah, that is another improvement to make. And what we're going to do now is we're going to go game mode 0. So we're nicely in survival. Let's take away our XP levels. XP minus, let's just go 20 levels. And there we go. We are back down to 0 levels. So we are ready to start the farm here. Plenty of pigmen around. So let's just throw a snowball or 2 at Pumbaa. And as you can see, they all come running. They're not being pushed anymore. They are falling at their own free will. We can stand nice and close to them. And pretty soon we should start to see them dying off here. There we go. They're starting to come. And here comes the XP. I found this to be really quick for XP now. More pigmen coming in here. Very nice. Gaining the aggro from their dying friends here who can now all see me. Yeah, as I say, this is nearly double the original farm. I can't remember whether I mentioned it. 2,580 nuggets. This improvement with max entity cramming on 4,080 nuggets. And as you can see, we're already at 20 levels. It's not going to take us long to get to 30 at all, and the rates are still there. We've still got pigmen spawning in. They're still coming to see us over here. And so if you do want to do a really nice long AFK session, then you should be able to. But yeah, that is the first improvement to the farm. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to get rid of these guys here, let them all die off. I'm going to get the materials that I need for the next improvement, which will be focusing solely on max entity cramming. We're going to get rid of the cactus down there, and I'm going to show you how to turn this into an entity cramming farm only. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to make a quick cut and I will catch you guys in a second. Bye. Okay everyone, I should have everything I need in my hotbar here. We have some more iron trapdoors, building block of your choice, minecarts, hopper minecart, and a rail. Now you will need quite a lot of minecarts, but you will only need 2 hopper minecarts. I'm going to tell you the exact numbers in a second. But what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come along here right to the front. Make sure the guys aren't aggro at you whilst you do this, because they will come right at you. You want to take out those 2 trapdoors there. Then we want to do is take away the cactus like so, take away the sand, and take away the hopper minecart that's down there. Then you want to get yourself some hoppers. Come up by 2. Sorry, we'll break that, and what we'll do is we'll actually just get rid of these carpets here, and we will fill them in. Building blocks there, and we'll go hopper and hopper there. We'll do the same at the back here, so hopper, hopper, and hopper, and I forgot to do that. Bring that in there like so. Then what you're going to want to do is come around to the side, fill that block in, open that block up. Same again on this side, that one's already done, so let's open that block up. And you're going to want to take these trapdoors that are here, like so, and we're going to want to put them now on the base, like that, all the way along. And then what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to get our rail, place it on top of the hopper like that. Oh, that is the wrong button. Come round to this side, and you're going to want to place your hopper minecart on top like that. Then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to focus your crosshair right onto the rail track, and you're going to want to add in so that you have a total of 23 minecarts. So the hopper minecart plus 22 normal minecarts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. I believe that's right. If I've miscounted, I'm sorry. 23 in total. That is what you need. Then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to break the rail there. So now you have 23 minecarts all stacked up there. The reason we're using 23 and not 24 is because that means you will always have an angry pigman sitting in there. Then what you're going to want to do is you want to come along here and just block that up again with another trapdoor. Come around to this side, and you're going to want to do exactly the same again. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to bring you back in when we are ready for a test. So I will catch you guys in a second. Okay, so we are back once again, many willing subjects, and we are ready to test this out. 0 levels in survival. Here they come. So what you're going to see is once the second pigman is in, that is when the entity cramming is going to kick off. As I believe I said in the previous clip, you're always going to want to have one angry pigman standing there, and that will help to achieve that. As you can see, the XP is rolling in. Now, there's a couple of things that I've found with this farm, this version of the farm, that I'm not a huge fan of. One of them is that you do get XP stuck inside there, so you're not getting the same rates of XP as you would on the previous incarnation of the farm. The other one is that I do find that I have lost aggro more times on this than I have on the previous farm. I think what that might be is that this might kill them off too quickly for them to spawn on occasion. But yeah, other than that, it's a very good farm. As you can see, it's all working well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go into game mode 1 again so that I can fly around and get away from them because they're very noisy. And just want to finish off this setup here. I was helped a lot by a guy called Jorith Zwan, who was a guy in the comments of the original tutorial. He kind of pointed me in the right direction of the amount of minecarts and stuff like that, because as I say, I don't actually use entity cramming all that much. There's the XP that I was talking about getting stuck. It's quite a lot there, isn't there? But yeah, a few more things that I didn't mention in the original tutorial that I probably should have. To make this farm work properly, you need to definitely build it above the roof of the nether. If you don't have access to the nether roof, you need to do what you would do with any other farm in the overworld, and that is make a perimeter. A perimeter is an area, I believe, in 128 block radius of the player, where mobs cannot spawn. Where their only spawning options are in the farm. That is why we build it so high up above the nether roof. It means that there is absolutely no pigmen or anything spawning other than in this farm here. What you also need to do is you need to make sure that your world or your server has its render distance set to 12 or above. I believe those are the figures. if it's set to 12 and you're not getting proper spawns, then set it to 13, and that should definitely fix it. You also want this to be on hard mode for it to run at its most efficient. That is just you know, what the spawning algorithm needs to make this farm truly effective. It will still work if you are on easy mode or medium or whatever it is. But yeah, to get the best out of this farm, those are the settings that you need. I do believe that is everything I have to say. So if you have enjoyed the video, please feel free to leave a like. If you have found it useful, do the same. It really helps me, and it makes me really happy, which is, you know, the most important thing. If you do have any further comments or suggestions for this, I'd love to hear them. I'd love to be able to improve it even further for everyone. If you don't want to miss videos like this or the Let's Play series that's on my channel, hit that subscribe button. Once again, it would make me really happy. Love having all you guys here. But yeah, that's it really. I hope this has improved your farm no end. And yeah, I guess I will catch you in the next video. Bye everyone.